funny and messy. Messy, but I knew not to be in none of that shit. I just knew to just be a spectator, and I was just there for the laughs and the enjoyment. Because one thing about Palms, baby, they funny. I don't know how you cannot like gay people. They are the funniest people. Some of the funniest people I know. Hands down. So yeah. That's what T.S. Madison kind of remind me of. This man named Melvin. I used to fix clothes. But yeah. Hmm. I always agree. Make me feel. Hey, we gotta fix that part. Shit, maybe they was right. Maybe they did have that middle part right, bitch, and I just was lost. Ooh. Make me feel. Yeah, them pink toe moments got me like, damn. Like, wow. Some people don't need kids. All right, girl. Now that you kind of got the lace on with the hair spray, because bitch, I caught a blank right quick. What you should be doing is getting you some lace melt. Game changer for me. I don't know why it's different. I don't know. But you want to just spray a little bit on your hand. And then just tap it in. That shit just be doing something. And tapping it in is like, to me, it's, yeah, whatever. Just go ahead and do what I just said, and you'll be straight. Tap it in, tap it, tap it, tap it. And then, like, you know. All right, you see how I kind of disappeared that lace a little bit? And now, now keep in mind, it's still not dry, so I would not put the band until it's dry, because if you put the band, baby, it's, when you take that band off, it's gonna be nothing but glue, and you're gonna be so mad at yourself. So don't put the band. What you could do while it's just drying is start like prepping for styling. So what I'm going to do next is color it a little bit. Make me feel. You know that girl who sang, don't know if you got a girl. That girl is no disrespect, but when she went on Tiny Desk, when people sing like that be pissing me off. Let me tell you why. I can't enjoy the song. When you doing that, I don't know if you got a girl. I was like, I could not even enjoy the song. It was like, girl, bye. Come back when you got some sense. No, but I really hate when people do. Ugh, girl, I don't like singing like that unless it makes sense. Okay, you do not need to do that. All that, girl. It's not that serious. Wonder if he even noticed me. You gotta feel me. I don't like that. Don't like it. Pick the song. I finally know where I got that from. It was me and my daddy. We was watching a musical, and they just started singing, and he got mad, and he was like, I was like, oh, I get that from you. Because when I say I hate musicals with every power in me, bro, it pisses me off to my core. It does. It does something to me hearing people just start singing out loud. I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing or what. Like when I took my daughter to some movie when she was young and I didn't know it was a musical, I was like, fuck, I can't leave. Because she was old enough to know, like, if the movie is over around that time. But I got on Twitter and I was like, who the fuck? Why the fuck did nobody tell me this shit was a fucking musical? Oh, Lord. Fix it, Jesus. I can't wait to put that band on. Okay, it's a little dry now. I can put it on a little bit. We gotta flatten those edges, girl. Would you let your 12-year-old daughter date? Like, talk to boys? Would you? Would y'all? Me? Yes. Let me tell you why. These white girls be married, bitch. They be married. They be in a relationship, married, and on to moving into great homes and all that shit. And you know why? Sometimes they pick right because they had the experience of knowing what's wrong. We don't get that experience until we in our motherfucking 20s, bitch. Because our parents be like, oh, you can't talk to no boys. Oh, you can't do this. These white bitches, no shade. They've already experienced the shit that we going through when we was in, like, when we were in our 20s. Okay. I had to learn about ain't shit ass man when I was, what, 25, 26 in a 6-year relationship. Them hoes been knowing about that. Because they put up with Chad and Bentley and Todd in high school. So they experienced a lot of things. So yes, I am definitely pro get out there. I am. And just sneaking. Like I don't want my daughter to be a sneaky person just because, because if you think the little girls don't be talking to nobody, it's crazy. They do. They're just sneaking. All right. Um, and I'm a girl mom. Okay. Me and my baby, we locked in. Me and my child, we are locked in like this. Thank you, Jesus. I'm not saying homegirl tell me everything, but she tell me enough to know like where it might be heading. You feel me? My mom didn't even know where I was half the motherfucking time, and not because I didn't tell her, but because she didn't care. Oh, listen, my mom had like she had cars to come get her kids. She had 3 kids, 3 different baby fathers, and she would never come pick us up. We was literally down the street. I could have been coming from like night school. It could have been 20 degrees outside. She would be like, catch the bus. Let that nigga who stand in front of that store, his name was Steve, let that nigga call her and say, come pick me up in front of the store. Guess what she was doing? She was getting in that car to go get that man. But let me tell you what God was doing with that. Every car she had broke down. Every last one of them cars broke down. And if they didn't break down, because we stayed in the hood, guess what they was doing? Stealing the car from in front of her house. She would literally come outside. I ain't even trying to laugh, but it's so funny. She would literally come outside and be like, where's my car? And we was not staying in no apartments. We was standing in a house. So you could only park your car in the front. She would be like, where is my car? Like, what the fuck? And she would have to call the police. And guess what they would do? They would find it with like a little boy inside. And he totaled the car. Or so, it was always something. That's why I said, listen, if you got kids, do right by them kids, because God listens. He watches and he know where your heart is and what you're doing. I'm not saying you should put your child first. I don't even put my baby first. She the only one I got. I put her second or third because I put God first, and then I put myself. That's gonna always be the that was something. That's gonna always be the thing. Don't ever in your life put that child first. Okay, that's the secret. That's the secret of being a good mom. Don't put that child first. You put yourself first. Your feelings, and then you also let them see that you are a human. For a long time, my baby thought I was perfect. But it was because love mama wasn't seeing me cry. She wasn't seeing me break down. I was holding in a lot of shit in front of her. So she would only see mommy pretty and happy. Bitch, I had to start throwing like girl, girl, I'm crying in the shower. Like I will have the breakdowns in the shower in the car, and I'll come back around like everything's okay. Oh no, baby, I started showing her like, oh hell no, mommy is over here crying. Won't you go ahead and go ahead and cry? Listen. Now she's know like, okay, mommy need a day. Like today I had a day. I could not get out of bed for nothing. Just because, I wouldn't say just because, but mainly because I was tired. Like, I've been working really, really hard that I had to talk to my psychiatrist. And I was telling her, like, hey, I think I need a different type of prescription. I'm about to say subscription. Because I'm on Wellbutrin, which is antidepressant, but it's also for like ADHD a little bit. So I was like, okay, maybe I need some like Vyvanse. And she had to tell me like, no, I don't think that's ADHD. That's anxiety. Because I was telling her like, kid, I'm doing a lot, and I'm thinking a lot, and I'm moving a lot, and I'm not sleeping, and it's been a lot. She was like, oh, that's anxiety. That's not ADHD. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Which it does. It does. Because I have a lot of wigs that I got to promote. I'm trying to do a lot. I'm the breadwinner, you know what I'm saying? I take care of my child. She always wants something. It's always something to be done, and I do it alone. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay. She was like, how to fix it is you have to focus on that end game, which I do have it. It's January 1st. So after I do all this, working 120 hours every other week and whatever the case is, the end day is January 1st. And I told my job the first 3 months of the year I'm not doing no overtime. Don't ask me. And I promise you I'm not. I am not. And that's it. December 31st will be the last day. Actually, January 1st, because I work January 1st. So I do want that nice 3 times pay. But that's it. I'm done. I'm not doing it. No X. No X. But yeah, today was one of those days. Like, I was tired. I was replaying a lot in my head. A lot of shit. I had to turn on some gospel, and I just started playing like 40s music that had like thumping. I ordered pizza because I was supposed to go grocery shopping to, start the Thanksgiving thing, and that was also on my mind. And I'm just so tired and whoop de whoop. But yeah, I was like, man, fuck that shit. I'm not cooking today. I am gonna cook tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna. It doesn't look like his hair right there, but I don't think it is. I think it's just my eyes. I don't know. Am I tripping? Yeah, I think it's my eyes. Well, it needs to be plucked right here. Don't know if you got her, girl. But what was I saying? Because I totally forgot. Wonder if you even notice me. You gotta feel me. But yeah, what was I saying? I forgot. ADHD, right? What the hell is that? Oh, I don't even think I got no more black spray. Well, I probably do. It's probably downstairs. Girl, I hope we can make this work. I gotta write down a list. What y'all did in Jamaica? I'm Jamaican as fuck. Yet, I don't know what to do. I'll be flying with American Airlines. I don't know why people give American Airlines, such a bad rep, but I don't mind American Airlines. But my favorite airlines is Delta. I really don't mind American Airlines either. I do great. I do have some good points with them. Plus, they always give me free flights. So how can I get mad at somebody that's want me to travel? Amen. But yeah, next year we're going to Japan. I'm going to Japan for my daughter's 13th birthday. That's her gift. So probably next year I won't do nothing for my birthday because Japan is gonna be expensive. I think I do want another pink powder. This is not a bad one. I got this from the TikTok shop. I do like it. The only thing I notice it's drying. Like it makes sure it's just drying under the eyes. So if you have oily skin, get this. It's called Angelic Eyes Cosmetic. It's on a TikTok shop. I recommend it. If you have oily skin, especially if your skin gets shiny throughout the night. I don't have oily skin. I have very fair, not to brag, good skin. So I'm like, with this. But once I just spray it, then it comes back to life. but I don't not mind it. I just think I need another one. I'm waiting for my one size. I ordered like a week ago. I don't know why it hasn't shipped. They better not play with me because I need it before my birthday trip. Yeah. I think, no, I'm not going to start cutting it because it's like lumped up right there and I need to see exactly where I'm cutting this. I want to put some like layers and do like, I don't want to do big curls. I think I'm going to do like, what body cream, what soap do you use? I use, first I use like an what's it called? Antibacterial soap. But you know the soaps that I've been using for like the antibacterial, cause you could use Dial, or Dial, whatever. But I've been using that Kojak soap. That's really drying on the skin, but it's like an antibacterial soap too. And then I use Dove, or I would use the Bath and Body Works body wash. I got like 6 or 7 of those up there. Or the soaps that they have. Those are my favorite. But I just use that like as a fragrance to like smell good and shit. Well, yeah. I got this one. This is a rotating curling iron from the TikTok shop. I love this, but I don't like this. I don't like this. They need to listen. You could only get one type of curl, which is like candy curls, which is like little girl shit, no shade. They're not ugly, but I like volume. This will not give the volume because you have to put it like literally at the end and then it spins like that. And then you gotta make it fall like that. You see how it's like that? Like that. Those are the type of curls you will get. Girl, I don't like curls like that. And then imagine like you got your hair layered and shit. It's just like, oh. But it's so perfect for those who don't know how to curl. Because all you got to do is just press this button, bitch, left or right. And it shows you like, oh my God, let me take this filter off. Actually, whatever, I'm just going to make it. But yeah, it's also on the TikTok shop. It's not bad, but had this been like up here, bitch, they would have had me. I think they do have those, but it's more expensive, like $200, because I seen a girl have it, and I was like, oh, yes. I looked it up. It was like $200. But anyways, y'all, I got to go. Let me get ready for work.